Good morning, student. Today we have discussed in the last class regarding how to write the research report, and today we will see what are the styles of writing research references. Let's move on to the class. So hope you will what are all the references. It's like a bibliography. We list down all the references what we have done throughout the research. You'll be writing at the appendix. In that we will see what kind of reference. We have been writing bibliography in alphabetical form when we write our care plans or case studies, or when you write an essay or assignments. So but the reference for the research is written in a different format, in a standardized format, and we will discuss about styles of writing research reference. So before starting on, we should know what is reference. There are a lot of technical words used here, so terminologies which are almost same, like reference, reference list, bibliography, footnote, citations, annotated bibliography. So we'll discuss all these things are almost same. The citations are nothing but when you write a paragraph, in that paragraph whatever reference you have taken from some other people, you write it there. Under that you will write what is the reference material, you say it as citations. So footnote, so if you are taking a tabular column or a tool, and under that you will write a reference or the source where you got it from. For example, if you are writing a statistical status from the WHO website, so you can write the source at the footnote from WHO website. That is called footnote. Reference, of course, you know the list of the materials you have referred, but this reference, there are styles how to write it, we will see. Bibliography is, we can say it alphabetical order. You will list down all the books and journals whatever you have been referred for the research. But when you write a research, you are not supposed to write a normal bibliography. Of course you should write a reference instead of bibliography, but you can add up your bibliography also along with the references. So annotated bibliography, this is how you, whenever you prepare for your research, you should always make an annotated bibliography. This is nothing but you will list down the bibliography from where you are referring, okay. Along with that you will write about that content of around 150 words. This is called annotated bibliography, which helps you in a lot in reference, okay, because you may be writing the research but you don't know where and all you took the contents from. Hope you understood. Yes, so you are writing a paragraph. In that paragraph you may take some words from WHO, some lines from a book, some lines from a other place, but you don't know where you got all those. So for that the annotated bibliography will be helpful. So how to make an annotated bibliography is nothing but you have to write down the article name, author name, the journal name or book name with the pages, and then you will write a paragraph of what you have taken or what you understood from the book, what are the points you have taken from that particular journal. You will write it in paragraph and you keep it as a resource. So at the end, when you make a reference for the research, you can add all this annotated bibliography easily and you can quote it as a reference. So reference is act of mentioning something or alluding something. So it is a standard format for presenting the source of information used in written work. Whatever the sources of information you have made it, you took it, when you write it in a standardized format, we say it as reference. So these are all the other terminologies used as per the reference: footnote, citations, bibliography, annotated bibliography. So these all are almost same. But annotated bibliography, there will be a paragraph of each reference. So what are the different types of references we use in research is books, magazines, articles, journals, newspapers, electronic sources, online discussion forums also can be quoted, personal interview, diagrams, charts, pictures. So these all comes under the different types of references, but make sure whatever you take whatever you cut and paste from some other people, you have to put the reference note, otherwise it is called as plagiarism. We will discuss in the coming sessions. So whatever copy paste you are doing, you should refer the article or the material in your reference. So when you talk about reference, you make sure you note down all these things when you refer something. So I always say my students, whatever you start collecting informations from the start, you have to collect your references or bibliography. So these are all the elements you should make sure that you have it in your hand when you are doing a reference. The author's name, at least one author name should be there. Article title, what is the title of the article, journal name or book name, year of publishing, volume and page numbers. So these are very essential. Make sure whenever you go for a reference, take down these things from that reference materials. This is what a very important part of the today's class, that is styles of writing reference. It may look complicated, but of course we will be adapting one reference, and you should know at least one style of reference writing. So there are different styles of writing references which are classified or divided as Harvard style of referencing, APA, which is a very common one, American Psychological Association style. Most of the social or psychological presentations or research are following this APA guideline. Vancouver style, which is very popular among medical team. Okay, healthcare people, they always follow Vancouver style. And MLA, Modern Language Association style, the Chicago Manual of Style, Royal Society of Chemistry style. So these are all the different kinds of styles of writing references. We have to focus two things. One is APA. You should know what is APA, American Psychological Association style, and Vancouver style we should know in detail, because we will be adapting this Vancouver style for our research citations. Clear? So these are all the different styles of writing reference: Harvard style, APA, Vancouver, MLA, Chicago and Royal Society of Chemistry. So Vancouver style I will show you in a separate slides. So American Psychological Association style, how to write, this is an example simply I have given. APA style usually will be in a alphabetical order. Okay, author's name followed by first initials, year of publication in the bracket. So when you look for the other references, you can identify what style they have used by looking at the bibliography or the references. So first there will be an author name followed by the initial, and the year of publication will be written in a bracket, article followed by full stop. So and the article name will be followed by a full stop, and name of the journal in italic form, volume followed by a comma and page number. So this is how it looks. So if you see the year in the bracket, then we automatically go for that it is an APA style of citation or style of reference. Okay. So always when you write author, write the initials after the author name, and here in APA the journal title will be in italic form, and the volume of the year of publication will be in bracket after the author name. So this is how the American Psychological Association style, that is APA style, is there. Vancouver, for an easy reference you can say Vancouver, author surname followed by initial, it is as same like the APA, title of article followed by double quotation. So actually the title of the article will be in double quotation, article, and then there will be that is double dot, we say it is double quotation, title of journal. And when you write title of journal here, it is in abbreviation form. So New England Journal of Medicine, that is NJMed. This is how they write. This is a standardized abbreviation format. So all the journal names should be abbreviated, not in your own way. It is in the form as they follow. Date of publication followed by double quotation. The publication date is followed by the double quotation here. volume number, issue number in bracket. You can write the issue number in bracket and page number. This is how you write for a journal. Okay, so we will see we can discuss about detail about the APA style of referencing. So whenever you start referencing, it's a standardized way of, not APA, sorry, Vancouver style. Referencing is a standardized way of acknowledging the sources of information and ideas that we have used in our assignments, which allows the sources to be identified. So here what you have to mention, here there is a similar terms used. What is bibliography, secondary referencing and citations, this we have already discussed. So this is an important point I want you to understand, that is plagiarism. So what is plagiarism is when we copy word or a paragraph from a journal article or a book. Okay, you have to be careful that when you copy a word or even a paragraph from a journal article or a book, when we copy word or a paragraph from a website, when we write in our own words ideas from other journals or books, when we write in our own words or ideas from a website, okay, if you do not make reference to someone else's ideas or work, you may be accused of passing it off as your plagiarism. So it means when you copy anything, I know that you people will be writing or cut and paste from other journals, yes, other articles. So when you do that, make sure you are referencing the journal or the reference materials in your research, because if you are not doing it, we say that you are doing a plagiarism. Even they have a right to put a case on you if you are stealing their words. Okay, this is what called plagiarism, the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. I know that you people write exam in this way, yes, copying from the other persons and just putting it as it's yours. Okay, so practice of taking someone else's work and ideas, passing them off as one's own, we say it as plagiarism. It is strictly avoided in research. So whenever you cut and they are not saying that you are not supposed to cut and copy or take their ideas, but you should mention their name as a reference. So recorded from the world from early 17th century, the word comes from a Latin plagiarism, means kidnapping. So you are kidnapping their idea, stealing their idea, and you are saying it as yours. That is a very important thing. So you are not supposed to say it is yours, and you should mention in your reference. Okay, so make sure you are not doing plagiarism and you are mentioning their name or the things in the references. So we'll move on to this Vancouver system, which is a very, very important one as a medical people. It's called number referencing style. Instead of APA is said to be alphabetical referencing style, whereas Vancouver style of referencing is number referencing style, commonly used in medicine and science. When we cite someone's work in our essay, we use a number to refer the references. Okay, usually at the end of the paragraph, if you have taken it, for example, like this. Okay, if the same reference is cited elsewhere, again the same number is used for that reference. Numbers in text can be used either superscript. You can write it in superscript form or can be displayed in brackets. Okay, the numbers must appear after a full stop or a comma, but before colons and semicolons. If you are using a semicolon colon, you have to put it before, and if you are using a full stop, you can put it after the full stop. So when we should write our reference list at the end of our document, will provide full details of the reference and correspond the sequence to the numbers in the text using consecutive numbers. Don't get confused. What you do, if you have taken 2 lines from some other reference, you put bracket in the bracket 1, and this 1, when you click on your reference list, should be 1. So what you should do is, you have to completely write your research article and then you have to start referencing. So from the start, introduction page, if whatever you have taken, you will be writing like 1, 2, 3. So this 1 will be reference 1 and this 2 will be reference 2. So you have to write your bibliography or the reference along with your introduction page. So if you are taking the same article reference 1, again you are putting it in your significance of study. For example, introduction page you have taken statistics from WHO site and that is your reference 1, and you are giving the same statistics in your need for study, that is also from WHO, then you put the same one there. Hope you understood. If there is any doubt, you give me the suggestions in the Google class or in the classroom. Clear? So reference is very important because you will be doing it in Vancouver style even in your research when you write. So introduction page you are doing the same reference, somewhere in the other place you put the same number. Numbers in text can be superscript and can be displayed. If the same reference is cited elsewhere, again the same number is used for that reference. Number must appear after full stop or comma or before colons. When citing more than one reference, of course you don't do it, but we should know how to do it. When citing more than one reference, join consecutive number. If it is a consecutive numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 articles you have referred for that one paragraph, you can put 1 to 5. When citing multiple references that are non-inclusive, if you are doing multiple references like in the list it is like 1, 10 and 15, then you will put a bracket and in a comma you put commas to separate. Reference of a journal article. How will you refer a journal article? So if the article author's name is more than 6 et al, then what you do, you write the name of authors and author name 6 et al. Okay, you can write like that, more than 6 authors, or you can even you can mention name of the author et al. It represents there are so many behind the author. Title of the article, title of the journal, abbreviated form as we have discussed before. When you write citate a journal in Vancouver style, the title of the journal will be in abbreviated form. Year of publication is enough, month and day not necessary. Year of publication, volume number and page number. Clear? So especially when we refer journals for review of literature, so every review of literature you have to write the references 2, 3, 4, 5 like that in order, from the introduction page, significance of study, and then hypothesis, objectives, everything comes on, and in the review of literature you can start referencing. So you can mention the numbers like this, and these numbers should connect to the references given in the bibliography or the reference list. Clear? So this is an example of a journal article, how they have written the thing, like Jane A, Jane is Ravadhyas. This is 3 people, so you can write. If it is more than 6, then you have to write 6 et al. Emerging fungal infections among children. This is the article name, a review on its clinical manifestation, diagnosis and prevention. And the journal name is J-Form Bio, Journal of Pharmacy, Biological Allied Science, like that. Okay, so it is an abbreviated form, accepted abbreviated form. After the full stop there is the year of publication, then semicolon 2. This is the issue number, colon 314, page number. Okay. Abbreviated title according to the style used in Medline. So it should be used as per the abbreviated, accepted abbreviated style, and this is how you do a publication in case of websites. http://www.ncba.gov/entrance, like this. Okay, no punctuation marks are used in the abbreviated journal name. So when you write an abbreviated journal name, in between that there is no punctuations, just spaces. Clear? Here and all you should leave only space, no punctuations. So this is another example how to cite a journal. Rosenthal, author name of the article, And title of the article, osteoarthritis, the need for therapeutic intervention. Current rheumatology, this is the journal title. Reviews 2012 semicolon 11 and 3 in the bracket issue number, and then before the page number you should put a full colon and then what is that, page numbers. Clear? So this is how you will refer book Tripathi KT, Essentials of Medical Pharmacology, 6th edition, New Delhi, JP Brothers. Publisher name, name of the author followed by initial, book name, edition, publishing place, publisher name, and then year of publishing, page number. So semicolon in between, here full colon between the publishing place and the publisher's name. Okay, after the book name, full stop, edition name, full stop, and then publishing place, full colon, and then publisher's name, semicolon. So edition, full stop, place of publication, colon, one space, publisher, semicolon, and year of publication, full stop. Okay, this is how they say inside the book. Zimmer C, A Planet of Virus, Chicago, University of Chicago Press, 2011, page number. You should say put P and 109. Clear? So next one is multiple others. You should mention only the contributed authors. Okay, don't write so much. Then capitalize initial letters. Title formers, when you write, capitalize only the initial letter of only proper nouns. Okay, for example, Santosh, Omaha. So S and O you can capitalize, but not all the, there is no other way. I mean, would be the first title, first name or the proper noun should be capitalized when you write the proper nouns, like editor's name, book name, place name. So only the first letter should be capitalized. Here you can see CWM, then RM, Santiago Academic Press. So like this you can only capitalize the proper noun and the first letter of the proper noun. If there is no other, you can write like this: WHO Laboratory Manual of Diagnosis of Fungal Opportunistic Infection, HIV Patients, Geneva, World Health Organization, 2009, page 4 to 10. So if you are taking it from the internet sources, make sure this is also an important part. Internet sources require a final sentence beginning from, even though the rule from different places or practice in different places or different way, we will be following like this: http:// and the site. Make sure you completely copy the site where you are referring from. So journal, book and internet sources, we will be doing the references when we do our research. So make sure you exactly follow the Vancouver style. Clear? If there is any doubt, make sure you discuss in our class. Okay, so we'll go once again the styles of writing references in research. So you should know these all refer the same: citations, footnote, reference, bibliography, annotated bibliography. Whenever you do a research, whenever you do a reference, make sure you do annotated bibliography, which helps you in making a reference list later. So we refer mostly books, journals, articles and electronic sources. Reference elements: whenever you do references, make sure you write down the author's name, title of the journal, journal name, year, volume number and page numbers. There are different styles of writing references: Harvard style, APA, Vancouver, MLA style, Chicago Manual and Royal Society of Chemistry. But we will be adapting Vancouver style for our research. Okay, Vancouver style is a common writing style which is used in our medical and science references. but you should know what is APA. APA is a common one, so we will be focusing on APA and Vancouver style in detail. Okay, so whenever you see a year in the bracket, you can say it is an APA style of referencing. If you see the article has the page number, whenever it is when the paragraphs are seated with a number, then it is in Vancouver style. So thank you. If there is any doubt, put it in the discussion forum and we will discuss. Thank you.